Are you being productive as you want yourself to be? Are you healthy and strong enough mentally to protect yourself from traps of modern world? Are you mentally strong enough to fight with demons inside of you? What is the condition of your mental health right now? Do you know the things by which you are being controlled? The thing which moves us, which is the most important thing within, is our mind. And for us, we need to make it the strongest and most stable. Without mental clearance, you will keep roaming your whole life without knowing what and where is your real stable home, where you reside all your life. And mainly what you are heading towards. As a man, your first priority is to make yourself mentally strong and most stable. Without it, you will keep roaming behind sense pleasures. This will take your energy and essence away. A thing which we all need to understand is that, even if you got everything you want and need in life with perfect condition, and if you are not present in the moment due to your mental sickness, which often occurs due to grief, anger, lust, greed, envy and more negative things, you will not even be able to invest yourself and live fully such beautiful present moment. Rather, if you are stuck in worst situation which life could possibly throw at you, you will still be able to find peace within. As philosopher Marcus Aurelius states, you have power of your mind, not on outside situation. Whatever things which are in your control, you can make use of them and can make yourself better day by day mentally. Let me tell you how refraining yourself from lust, porn and masturbation, and following the path of semen retention will make you stronger mentally and will help you to achieve the highest mental and physical potential. Before making yourself stronger and stable mentally, you first need to understand few things, such as how your biology works and how you can work best in accordance of your nature, so you can be mentally strong and healthy. Medical research points out that semen, the spine, and the brain are all linked. When semen is analyzed, it becomes clear that it has the same constituents as the spine and brain. In other words, semen to a large extent is a derivative of the cerebrospinal fluid. He who conserves and transmutes semen will never be troubled by joint pains, backaches, spinal problems or bone-related disorders. The spine remains lithe and elastic, and this can be made use of in the reversal of aging. The brain becomes exceptionally powerful, and all its abilities shine to the fullest extent. On the other hand, those who waste semen will eventually be plagued by health problems, such as joint pains, a deteriorating spine, bone disorders, poor memory, mental exhaustion, poor eyesight and innumerable diseases. How can you be stable with powers if your physical biology is suffering through such great burden because of loss of semen? It's just simple. If you stop losing your semen, you will retain it and it will eventually get transformed into your body, which will lead to exceptional mental and physical abilities. Semen retention gives you life force, which later you can transform into anything you want. You must have experienced illness at some point in your life. When you are unable to move much, your body is craving for nutrition and rest. When you have unstable hormones and many things, which doesn't allow you to be present and give your best. Even if there is no one other who can do best than you at a specific task. Same happens when you are mentally ill behind lust and pleasures. When you keep indulging your mind in porn behind pleasures, you give away your mental energies for pixels which are simply changing their colors on screen. You are fully indulging your mind in an activity and in a particular thing for cheap momentary pleasures. By constantly repeating such activities behind desire of pleasures, with time, it binds your mind to it, makes your mind crave more for such pleasurable activities. This sets you into loop habit, which is impossible to get out of once you get stuck in it badly. Once a man starts indulging himself in pleasurable activities, is the day when man starts to lose his energies. As a man, it's your personal responsibility to indulge yourself in pleasurable or senses amplifying activities as minimum as possible. You see, all of this starts mentally and has to cure mentally first. This is where semen retention plays biggest role in man's life. As discussed earlier, how valuable the semen is, and also how much potential it holds inside of a man. It's really important to understand how to really use such great powers and heal yourself. When a man truly starts his journey of semen retention, he has to fight with the demons which resides inside of him. All other demons are deeply linked with this demon. These demons tempts a man, eats away all his energies and lefts him with nothing. If you have observed yourself carefully, you have experienced this demon inside of you when lust kicks you, and how you eventually masturbate and lose your all powers. It all starts mentally first. You start fantasizing and imagining about glamorous, lustful things, which automatically leads to pleasure-seeking activities. If you start fighting with a demon inside of you, you will see it's not easy to fight with lust. After suppressing your lustful urges for long, it eventually leads to masturbation. But if a man makes a firm decision not to let this demon overtake him, a man starts to unlock his mental potential first and slowly starts to unlock his physical potential with the help of his valuable retained semen. You might have seen yourself getting deeply indulged in pleasurable activities by watching porn and masturbating over pixels of your screen. You feel empty after achieving desired lustful state. You feel powerless. Even after such pity feeling, your mind indulges you in lustful activities over and over again. This is how you make yourself mentally weak, by allowing the lust overtake you. Whenever you allow it, it starts to poison you mentally and physically by seeding great lustful desires inside of you and taking your most valuable energy away from you. Due to porn, it has really got easy to satisfy and indulge yourself in pleasure-seeking activities as quick as possible. Porn attaches you to itself for unlimited time. Even if you are not watching or performing pleasurable activities, it binds you to itself. Because you have amplified your lustful imagination by watching porn over and over again. By amplifying your senses and mainly by mentally fantasizing about it. All such things deeply binds and seeds in you great desires for lust. All this makes you to lose your focus and binds all your attention towards chasing lustful desires inside of you. As all these imagination and activities leads to upliftment of lust and, eventually, ejaculation. This is where once you make your mind stronger, by simply refraining yourself from things which takes your energy away. A man starts to get more time, more energies, more solitude, which eventually he can use to make himself more stronger and stable. This semen retention journey mainly requires a man to refrain himself from all the activities which is free from senses amplifying, or other activities which feeds his craving of senses. This is a great task, which man has to start achieving it mentally first. This is not an easy task, to overcome your deeply seated desires inside of you quickly. As you have to fight with your mind, for overall betterment. Fighting will lead to more suppression of expression, which your body and mind primarily wants. Your mind will bring you back on the state of desires over and over again. This is where you should not allow it to overtake you. If you allowed it, you will eventually ejaculate and will lose all your energies. By fighting for your semen, for your essence, for yourself, you will gain stability of mind with time. This stability of mind gained through unstable moments will give you mental strength and toughness. This is how a man makes himself mentally stronger, by not indulging him in pleasurable activities. The semen which has been retained for long, slowly gets absorbed in his body and, eventually feeds his brain the best. This is the main aim of this all. Once this great energy gets transmuted, a man is no longer a man, he is more on the path of becoming a warrior. This energy moves a man for greater things in life. This is the energy which every man deeply craves for, but not everyone gets it. To gain this, a man has to be mentally stable first, understand his real nature and defend his real energies. As all great construction and worst destruction starts mentally first and gets manifested in real life. Heal and make yourself stronger mentally and physically first, then no matter what comes in your way, you will have yourself in utmost power. This is how you will win at life.